Well, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you guys are having a great day. There's a lot of stuff happening, and I'll just leave it at that. But I hope that, besides whatever this world is coming to, I hope that your day is going well. Um, we are back on Elite Dangerous today. As the title says, we are doing a bit more power play stuff. We're going to try and figure out what was going on with that issue we were having last week where it wouldn't let me turn in the items. Don't know why it wasn't, but still. And then goes towards the end of stream, we will dedicate the rest of that time to do some fleet management and then some community goal work as well. But I do hope that if you have managed to make it before stream, I hope you guys are good in here. I realized just now that an ad break started right at the beginning of stream. I do apologize for that. I don't know if anybody can actually hear me at the moment. So I do apologize for that as well. Around here, not much has been happening. At least not to me directly. Let me turn down our music slightly. It's not at game volume. There we go. This should be better. A little bit more. There we go. Not much happening around here. Yeah, yesterday. Really weird sleep schedule yesterday. I did a lot of sleeping after work. So I unfortunately was not able to get on and figure out what the issue was that we had on Monday. I wasn't able to figure it out offline. So I'm hoping that it's a relatively, actually easy fix, and we can actually, do the thing, do what we're trying to do. So we're gonna go ahead and hop straight into. I just realized I'm not even on the game scene. I'm still on stream start. Hold on, let me switch you guys over to the game. The game is open and it's running, as you can see. I apologize for that. But yeah. We had the issue, and those of you who were stuck in the ad, I apologize. Thank you guys for being here. Welcome. Hope y'all are having an okay day. I obviously know that things aren't going amazing in the world right this second. They removed factions. No. The best part. I'm looking at news from Splitgate 2. It's a game that I played a couple months ago on stream when it was in beta. Didn't touch it on stream, at least after it released, and then has since unreleased. We removed factions. That's actually really set. You know what? Let's watch this video. We're on stream, but let's watch this video. Cannot play embedded video. I'm gonna pause our music. That is an ad. Turn that down. Not giving any.
Ian Crew, I'm
Here we
the
go.
CEO and co-founder of 1047 Games. Hey everyone, I'm Matthew Chatsanoff, and I'm a product manager here at 1047 Games. And this is our first video recapping our August playtest. And so hopefully this is the first of many playtests to come. And as a reminder, the reason we do these playtests is really we want to test these changes, right? Before we just go out into the wild and make a bunch of drastic changes to the game. We want to get your feedback. We've always been about community, and we want to make the best game possible for you. And so this is kind of our way of doing that. It's testing big changes like factions, no factions, time to kill changes, more portals, no rounds, all these different things that we tested. That's really what this is about, is getting your feedback to make sure we can make the game for you. Yeah, absolutely. And we can't overstate how valuable your feedback is to informing our product design. The design team is constantly looking at feedback on Reddit, looking at our qualitative and quantitative data across our database and surveys, and it's really helped us to craft a product that is built actually for the community that we're trying to serve. So obviously the biggest change in this playtest was the removal of factions, which we'll talk about in a bit. But the first thing I want to talk about is...
All right, I can show that later on stream, or maybe not. I might show the video right before we leave. But the removing of factions, honestly, kind of sad. I really liked the factions. I really liked being able to have an identity on a team in that regard. So it's kind of sad. Yep, power play cycle imminent. So tomorrow, Thursday, there's going to be new tasks. So I really would like to get one done. We're going to see If that's something we can actually do. I think we gotta go power contacts. And yeah, deliver. It's not letting me deliver. Interesting. Well, I guess I am going to... There's no value to anyone but Archer's followers. Yeah, that's not helpful to me. Well, okay, I guess we're going to our galaxy map. At power play mode. Right, stop. Just doing the thing again. Wait, why were we going to... Let's go to this system, I guess. Because I know it said it has to go, like, specifically to... It does say transport commodities to Nergal. This is the only place in Nergal I can do that, I think. Unless, of course... Yeah, there's no settlements. This is the only place I can turn those in.
Ship is released. Regulate your speed until free stage.
So who knows? Who knows? But yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day. It is Wednesday. It's the middle of the week.
Frame shift drive charging.
Not much is happening at work, truthfully. We did have like an all-hands meeting with our leadership teams,
Clear up the station. Safe travels, Commander.
just them talking to us about, you know, things that are going on in the realm of what we do. Alright, let's see. Do we have any stations? Skip stations first. I'd rather go to a station. Let me turn off settlements, I guess. Lawrence Ring. And a boost. Alright. What I actually should do while we wait for this thing to get us there automatically, I am going to change my heads-up display colors again. I know I did it a lot during stream on Monday, but I'm just not satisfied with the color. There was a color I used to have, and it was perfect. It was like a gold everywhere, and there was lots of blue. The power distributor over here was the red, orange, green. It was just really cool. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted in a changed color, you know, heads-up display. And it's missing. When Trailblazers came out, EDHM had a big update, and it ruined some of my favorite themes. Not really ruined. It just the changes that had to be made to that doesn't sound right in the mouth. I know it is, but it doesn't sound right. You know, some of the changes that had to be made. Some of the changes that were made. We'll call it that. How about that? It messed with something. I don't know what that something was, but it messed with something. And that one that I used no longer exists in that fashion anymore. Almost there, though. Let's see.
Zorgon Peterson, Juliet Oscar Kilo. This is Flight Operations Department. Please comply with established docking procedures, Commander.
I mean, I am not finding anything good right now, y'all. I'll be honest. They found like one thing. Looks like this. That's pretty good. I do like having the power distributor multicolored because it makes it easier to see when I need to recharge, but or when I am recharging rather. But this is pretty good.
Access granted. Prep for arrival on landing pad 2-3.
It's NPC to go faster. Yeah, pad ordering warning. Shut up.
Attention, Commander. Loitering in this area is strictly forbidden.
I'll take that. Not bad. Airport services. Let's see if I can add some
Shutdown.
undermining stuff going on here. Cannot. Okay, well, I guess I'm jettisoning that. Alright, ship inventory empty, I guess. See if there's any missions I can take. Gotta go to the place and scan or something. It does not look it. Okay, well, I guess it's time to head home then. And by home, I mean, let's go back to Tau Ceti. Okay, not too far, only 2 jumps. Not too far from Tau Ceti. But I need to go back and we'll go ahead and do our fleet management stuff. Let me go and pull that up on my phone.
Landing coupler disengaged. Departure authorized.
Landing gear retracted.
Now, I will say, one thing that I have done that's,
No fire zone. Have a safe trip, Commander.
yeah. One thing that I've done in the last day or two, actually yesterday, I did this yesterday, was I looked at each of my ships that are in my fleet, and one thing that's bothered me a lot since I started playing is not having a, like, specific naming convention, or at least not a regulated naming convention. I've got a couple things, like this ship is the MTech 4. MTech is supposed to be mass transit and exploration craft. Like, that's what it's supposed to mean. But the Mandalay is not a cargo spacecraft. It's not a cargo vehicle. This thing is jump far and do it quickly. MTech, I gave the name because the first ship in that class is the Python. And the second ship in that class is my Anaconda. Those carry cargo. It makes sense for those things. But the Mandalay here, it doesn't carry any cargo. I actually had to add cargo to it to do the to do the Powerplay stuff that we did yesterday, or not yesterday, the day before. So I was like, well, let's do some renaming. And what would renaming even look like for my stuff? And I determined that I'm going to go about it in a way that military aircraft do. It can have as many as 3 letters in its letter designation, and the number refers to the model in that series. Typically, the number is the model number for the manufacturer. So, like, the F-16, it's not the 16th iteration of any aircraft that that company has made. It's just the 16th. It's just the model that's been given the 16 designation. And so, what I came up with is to me at least, a fairly interesting, and at least for me, easy to remember, set of naming rules and conventions that I'm going to use to completely rename the fleet. And what I should have done, truthfully, is look at where these ships were, so I know exactly what to look at first. But essentially, it is classified right now into grounded vehicles and operational vehicles. The grounded list is a list of vehicles that I know for sure I've not flown in a couple of months, and also intend to not fly again, except for specific circumstances. So for me, that's going to be ships like my Eagle, my Imperial Eagle, the Cobra Mark III, my Type 7, my Sidewinder, things like that. Things I know I'm never going to fly again, but I want to keep in my fleet because, you know, it's history. It's where my commander has come from, right? In case anyone's not aware, I'm very into kind of subtle RP. I'm not one to, at least not right now, want to go like actually act, even though I would love to. But having a backstory for everything is something I love doing. But yeah, so there's things that will be classified as grounded. But then in addition to the grounded designation, which will be a G, like the Air Force uses, the letters after it will refer to what it was used for. So like the Pathfinder, the Sidewinder. It originally was called MTech 1 Pathfinder. It was a multi-role vehicle. It was the first vehicle you fly in Elite Dangerous. So it counts as a trainer vehicle. And so now it's rated as GTM1 Pathfinder. G for grounded, T for training, and M for multi-role. You'll have like things like A for attack, F for fighter. The only things that are going to get fighter designations are actual fighters, like ship launch fighters. Attack aircraft are things like my Pythons, my Corsair. The exploration ships, I only have 2 of them currently. Let's get the Mandalay, which I'm currently in, and the Anaconda, each given a new designation, things like that, which we'll see and we'll talk about more as we go about it. But that is what we are here at Gilmore Orbiter to do. We're going to summon our entire fleet. Where is it? There it is. The worst parking jobs I think I've ever done. Sure, I've done way worse. I've destroyed vehicles doing landing.
Landing complete. Clear to disembark. Welcome to our starboard, Commander.
Alright. I have 8 ships here. I need to manage my ships. So let's see. Panther Clipper. That one, let's just let it fly back here. Jameson Memorial, well, let's let that fly back here. First landing. Screw it. I have the money. I'm just gonna summon every ship here. I was gonna buy a small ship and be like, all right, let's just use it as a taxi. But nah, I'll just pay to have everything transferred. Bum 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 bum. But yeah, so some ships are retaining their names, like the MTech 3 Atlantis. She will always and forever be named Atlantis. This ship has meant so much to, you know, my progress through the game. It will always be Atlantis. But some vehicles, like for instance the Constitution here, it is getting a new designation based on a multitude of factors, but it's getting a new designation and a new name. So it's no longer be the SCV-4, which is Specialized Combat Vehicle 4, Constitution. It will now be, let me look up, PAC-2 Rhino. With all of my attack vehicles, I've gone with both of my primarily combat, in this case, vehicles, which is right now the Constitution and the Golden Viper, which is my Corsair. Their names are now going to be based on the unofficial nicknames given to Air Force jets. For instance, the current Constitution now going to be the Rhino. The Rhino is a nickname for the FA-18. The Golden Viper will now be called the XAR-1 Rapier. The X stands for experimental because it's an active build. I don't fly it except to pick up modules and do engineering. The A is for attack. The R is for reconnaissance, meaning this has some special sensors on it that most ships don't, which is true, it does. And Rapier is a nickname taken from the F-22. But we'll go through all of our ships and do some renaming. This one, I will say, the Halcyon by Mandalay, it is getting a rename. Which I wasn't a huge, like, I wasn't super thrilled about being like, all right, let me rename everything. But when I really looked at it, I went through screenshots. Because I've taken literal hundreds of screenshots in this game, and I tried to find the ships that I know I've got pictures of their names. And for whatever reason, the Halcyon doesn't have a lot of pictures of its name. It has plenty of pictures of it, but mostly from either on top, below, or from the back. Never from the front or the sides. So it makes it easier to, you know, to rename things. So let me do it this way. It's in a like Excel spreadsheet, but it allows me to filter by certain things. Filter by conditions. Nope. Let's see. There we go. All right, so I can filter it by the specific ship. All right, so the MTech 4 Halcyon is an exploration plus SRV carrier vehicle. It is now rated as the ER1. The Exploration and Reconnaissance 1. Or, sorry, this is Exploration and Research 1. Because I'm also going to be using this ship for exobiology as well. But the name picked out for it is Ulysses. Named after the space probes that were sent to the sun by NASA, and also the ship from one of Jules Verne's novels. I think it was one of Jules Verne's novels. It was also the name of the ship from that animated Atlantis movie that Disney has, which love that movie, by the way. But yeah, now meet the ER1. And I think what name fits ER1? Ulysses better. I think we are gonna go back to Seeker Yellow. As much as I like the green, I think this color, this paint job fits this vehicle better. And there you go. The ER1 Ulysses. Sick. All right. All right, so let's unfilter that. And now let's move on to our next ship. Starport Services, and just pick the next ship in line. Gonna be the Sidewinder. Now, this ship got me a lot of places. It's meant a lot to me. At the very beginning of my time as a commander. But it is definitely time for it to retire. So this thing, currently classified as the MTech 1 Pathfinder. It will now take on a new name and ID plate. Whoops. The GTM1. GTM1 Pathfinder. G for grounded, T for trainer, and M for multi-role. But I will, for the sake of what it has meant, I will put my first elite onto it. Let it wear that. With pride, hopefully. But she is going to the graveyard. Why are there ship kits for this thing? Genuinely, who is using this ship? When they say small ship, this is a small ship. Holy cow. This is the first ship I ever flew. Alright. Next one down the line is indeed the first combat ship I ever flew. The Eagle. Actually, let me do it. Let me do it this way. Look specifically at the class prefixes. Let's just do the grounded ones first. Alright, so my Eagle is currently named the SCV-1. SCV, again, stands for Specialized Combat Vehicle. The main reason I wanted to change the combat ones as well is because, yes, it's a combat vehicle, but the Enterprise in this case was never specialized for anything. I gave it the multi-cannons. That's it. For a lot of my other combat stuff, or a lot of the other ships that bear that SCV or the MCV as well, for some freaking reason, they are very specialized. So it helps. But in this case, it is actually an attack vehicle, so it gets an A, G for grounded, obviously, GA1 Enterprise. Still get to keep its true name, but no longer the SCV-1. Did I ever get any paint jobs for this thing? I did not, no. I have a brewer decal on this ship. I mean, it's another one of those ships where it's like, why are you buying a ship kit for a ship like this? And again, as always, we gotta get a good shot of it. It's also a way of me trying to inventory all of my ships as well. Alright, the next one is indeed the Shackleton. This is one where, funnily enough... Man, my frag cannon. Yeah, one thing I should do is, with specifically the ships that are being mothballed, need to go and just take all their modules out of them. That gun doesn't even fit. Shit. It can keep its pulse lasers. I do not care about those. I didn't give you anything else interesting. I don't believe. I don't know why I would have. And yeah, this is another vehicle that's like I thought I would use more when I purchased it, and then just never have. Or I did use it for a little while. And it's one that honestly I have been considering just selling. Actually, no, I know. Let's do it. We're gonna sell the Shackleton. I don't feel like having an assault carrier vehicle that just sits on the ground, or attack carrier. Let's see what it's got, if anything. 1A, jeez. Did I do any upgrading to this? Auto reinforcement package, I'll take that. Okay, the next ship in line, if we're doing Discovery, The next shipping line would be Colombia, but we will sell the Shackleton first. Give me a ton of money, but take it. Everything that this thing can do, the Cobra Mark V can do better. Which I do intend on having a few Cobra Mark Vs by the end of the year. I'm gonna have a couple that'll be able to do a bunch of random things. Right now, I'm working on a combat build for one. I'm working on a scanner build where the only thing it does is it goes out and scans like heat signatures, wave signatures, planets, surfaces, star systems, things like that. For the sake of just making a lot of money quickly with things like that. But alright, the Discovery is the only non-ship-launched fighter to gain the fighter designation. It is a small, zippy ship, and I think deserves the designation. So it is the GF1 Grounded Fighter 1. Hate that it took a screenshot there. Whoops. GF1 and EF1. F1 Discovery. There you go. Need paint jobs for this? I do somehow. That's right, I got this from a Twitch drop recently. Pretty good, you can see I'm not going. So let's see. You can get, we'll put trade elite on you, not that I need it. That is my explorer rank. Play Pathfinder. Then we'll give you to my squadron gal. This is another ship. Why would you put ship kit on this tiny freaking thing? Right.
Incoming message.
Incoming message. Oh, ships are starting to arrive, sounds like.
Incoming message.
Yep, ships are starting to arrive. Good. Alright. Part of the reason I wanted those ships to arrive as well is so that I can actually just take them, or take specifically... for... I'm looking for the endurance. Let's go ahead and modify the endurance. Let's select all here. The endurance is actually one that I don't have an alternate name for yet, but I do have an alternate tag for. Yeah, CEV. Like, what does CEV stand for? I don't even remember what I said CEV stood for. So instead, it is now the DC3, actually. Because I've had other iterations. I don't have 1 and 2 anymore. But we're going to call this one the DC3. DC3. D stands for director, specifically. But it has to do with high-level crew transport. And the C stands for cargo or transport. So this is specifically a commander transport vehicle designed to just be a quick flying ship for me. It does exactly that. It is pretty dang quick. My front decal, let's put my elite on it. Actually, no, I'm going to put my squadron. I'm going to keep the Titans destroyed. I'm going to put my elite on there. The ship kits, I know I do have a kit. Put the wings on it. I've never actually used the wings. Oh, why? The DC-3. Okay. You have a Scorpion as well. I hate that you can't change the name and designations of these things, because I would. Oh, Greg, when did I buy this?
Greetings, Commander.
Приветствую, командир. Это Максим. Ваш голосовой.
Salute.
Greetings, Commander. This
Let's keep Verity. And so for this, we're going to go Squadron. We're going to keep the Pumpkin. And then we're going to put the Elite. Alright, I am going to turn down our music slightly. Ooh, that's what you. Turn down our music slightly. Then turn it up for you guys. A bit loud in my ears, and I actually like to hear the game. And the volume's turned up. But okay, so what we're going to do here. Coming to outfitting. We need, let's put some optional internals on this thing. There's a detailed surface scanner. I'm going to replace this module with another scanner. Maybe? Maybe not. Flight assists? Nope. Not flight assists. Can't I? What? The only sensor I'm allowed to have on my ship. Oh, I may just not be able to. Okay, hold on. I gotta take this ship to Shinardo Desra. I forgot. Get the Jameson Memorial. Alright. Because, yeah, I need to get those modules. Truthfully, I think every other module besides the ones that I took out just now all live at Shinardo Desra. Jameson Memorial specifically.
Disengaged. Restrict speed until clear of the station perimeter.
Okay. Get unlocked from the station.
Incoming message.
Incoming message. Let me guess. Yep, there's the Anaconda. There we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright. I think I've decided for when I
Speed restrictions are now lifted. Until next time.
yeah, whatever.
3, 2, 1.
I think once I get an actual desk, it is going to be a standing desk. Okay, like a transferable between sitting and standing. But I do like standing. But I want my microphone to be closer to me, that you guys can hear me.
Incoming message. Incoming message.
Almost my whole fleet.
Incoming message. Fuel scoping.
There it is. So yeah, and this thing doesn't have a range, ain't too bad either. Nothing to scoff at.
Frameshift drive charging.
That's why I like it as a transfer vehicle. It's fast too. All right. I'll have to click it and do it. There we go. And then Jameson Memorial. As long as I don't get interdicted, I will say that's my only concern about this ship. Is I'm very vulnerable to attack.
Access authorized. Please head directly for Bay 13. Attention. Maintain nominal separation distance within this area.
Landing gear deployed.
Ship is on the ground. Perform landing checklist. Greetings, Commander.
My notoriety is too... I just realized I haven't been speaking. I do apologize for that. My notoriety is too high?
Incoming message.
Incoming message. Okay, well, how do I get rid of, or how do I deal with... Notoriety too high. Can I take missions? Really can't do anything else. There's nothing. Pay the outstanding fines via the administrative contact. Wait. Administrative contact. Fines. Notoriety is currently too high. I literally can't even pay my fine. Can't turn myself in to make that go down either. Okay, we're gonna look this up because I have no idea. There's an ad break coming. It's perfect timing. Okay, let's see. How to reduce notoriety. Notoriety decays by 1 point every 2 hours? What? Stay logged in. Notoriety decreases by 1 point every 2 hours of active game time. You can be docked in a station as the timer countdown. That counts as well. And logging out does not count towards the time. You have to remain logged in for 2 hours. Or be destroyed and respawn at a detention center. What's my price for rebuy? That's not that bad. Alright. Are there any, let's see, are there any surface installations in this system? I really don't want to shoot at a station, although I know the station would be really effective. Cultivation biome. To
Ship uncoupled. You are go for departure.
Landing gear retracted.
I'm gonna do something funny. Just gonna crash my ship into the...
Warning. Restrict speed and be aware of oncoming traffic.
Frameshift drive charging.
Gonna run into the base. I'm sure that'll do it.
3.
If I have to land and shoot people, I will, but obviously I would prefer to not. My commander's not a bad person. At least he tries not to be. See if I can just sneak down. Very small line of approach there. Line just seems really close to the surface. That's just me.
Orbital flight engaged.
Here for about 600. And then we point straight at it.
Docking request granted.
This is a small one. The ground, the ground. No.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Yeah, let's actually see what's even here, because I may be able to just like take things. I'd say take things. I mean like collect materials. Like actually taking things. Well, I'm in my combat suit already. Just get my SRV and go. I still don't know why I had so much issues the other day. Just waiting to find the dude that's guilty or wanted somewhere, and then this whole thing kicks off. Okay. They're defenseless. What is it just scanning? Oh, I'm in combat mode. Hold on. Oh, I gotta push that button. Hold on. Fire group. We didn't do a fire group. These guys. There we go. Now we cycle next fire group. Sorry guys, I was being so real right there.
Nothing unusual to report.
Yeah, definitely not this dude driving around an SRV in the middle of your agriculture site. On the dark side of some moon. Yeah, nothing to report, for real.
Sit rep normal.
Sit rep normal. Again, there's a dude driving an SRV around. Where there isn't normally a dude driving an SRV around. Sentry scammer, yeah, great. Ooh, tungsten carbide. Let's just put the SRV back and... What does this look like under here? How did that duck under there? That is wild. That's so weird. Would never have guessed. Alright, we're gonna board, and then we'll disembark the ship itself. Hmm. Unsafe temperatures. 0.7 G. There is an 387 degrees Kelvin. The suit charging port there. My lights, bruh.
Shield activated. Shield deactivated.
How do I turn on my flashlight, bruh? Oh, crap. Please don't. Good, nobody heard it. Somehow. Ah, crap, I did it again. Ah, shoot. The base isn't on red alert yet. Oh, who did that? Guess I'm gonna look up in my settings. On foot controls. Do I even have a flashlight? I guess that's my question. Aim assist. Context menu on foot. Conflict zone battle stats. Okay.
Vital signs stabilized.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, unsafe temperatures. They got everything in. He's airlocked. Don't want to get scanned right now. Gonna ruin my plans. But no, let's say I don't really know where my plans are at the moment. Ooh, this would be funny. Turn this off.
Shield activated. Shield deactivated.
Do I not have this suit on? I don't think I have the right suit on. Overload mode, yeah, okay. It's weird, I don't. I have to have number 1.
Whoa!
Whoa! What do you want?
Go ahead. I'm clean.
Detected.
What'd she say?
We finished here?
Detected.
What?
No bounty detected. Okay, good. Alright, let's see. Are there anybody else? Yeah, there's somebody over there. Not too far away. You're level 1. Oh no, I can come in here.
Entering pressurized environment.
Sick.
Suit fully charged.
Uh-oh. But the security person didn't come in because I just turned on the illegal thing. Power plant. Could just turn off the power. Level 3. Is there somebody here with level 3? Jeez. I've not found them yet, if there is.
Leaving pressurized environment. Bounty detected.
Uh-oh.
Someone's looking for trouble, huh?
No?
Now go waste someone else's time.
Okay. Sure. There's a bounty on their head. I don't know what to do. I really want the bounty money. The bounty, you did something bad. But at the same time, I need to get rid of my notoriety. Uh, meh. Okay. I'm gonna keep exploring. What's this thing attached to?
I hope that thing's calibrated right.
Sure.
We finished here? Get back up a bit, would you?
Yeah, yeah. Come on, there's gotta be a person over here, right? Oh, hi, there is.
You've got me mixed up with someone else, Commander. Finally. I've got stuff to do, you know.
I know, I'm looking for people who have bounties, but not great weapons. Weird. Oh, this is the reactor room. I can just about guarantee it. There we go. Sick.
No bounty detected.
Fine, just get it over with.
No bounty detected.
I'm still looking for that level 3 person. I'm not gonna start anything until I find the level 3 person. I'll be real with you right now.
Go ahead. I'm clean. I assume you're here for something? You happy now?
Detected.
How did my vision go all dark there? Weird.
Got me mixed up with someone else, Commander. Should've left me alone.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, all I did was scan a person. This is all self-defense. Oh, there I go. Well. I've lost consciousness. I thought they just killed me. I guess that is the out that they use for reason for assault, self-defense. It wasn't self-defense. I scanned someone who had a bounty on them. Okay, is my notoriety gone now? That's really what I was there for. And I wasn't gonna start anything. Hey, notoriety at 0. I cannot get rid of my freaking fines. I hate this.
Frameshift drive charging.
1. Engage. All right. Hey, we're back. Please check your speed on approach. Nah, I'm gonna go as fast as I possibly can. I got full systems turned on right now. I am boosting through the
Please head directly for Bay 2-1.
toast rack right here. Only 56 to shield. Let's go, baby. Oh my god, stop. I don't care.
You are loitering in a clear zone. Move away, Commander.
You are loitering
Deploy landing gear.
in my personal space.
Landing gear deployed.
I land sideways. All ships are stupid and they can do stupid things like this. Basically sideways.
Confirmed contact. Ground crew dispatched. Greetings, Commander.
How can I pay my fine? Yeah, no, it's access. Nobody care. Straight to contact. Pay the fine. All fines are paid. Thank goodness. Now we come to do what I came to this freaking station to do in the first place. Ugh. Dude, this is an hour, bro. Whew. Boom, 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 boom. Dum, 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 boom, 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 boom. Bum, bum, bum. Ugh. Alright. Let's put some sensors. Refineries. Surface scanner. Already have surface scanners. Am I stupid? Did I come all this way for no reason? I'm probably stupid. Put a shield generator back on. I'm gonna put 4A. What? let's just completely rebuild this thing. 4A power plant, I've got that. 4A. What do you mean I don't have enough power? Okay, I guess I'm putting another class 5 something in here. Weapon stabilizers? I really don't know what to put here. I already have a fuel scoop. Don't need to put a fuel tank there. Let's just do this. Let's just sell everything that's in my optional internals. And let's reorient. Honestly, I can do without... Whoops. I can do without... Super Cruise Assist. I can do without it. Okay. Yes. I don't have the space for that. Let's do a class 3 then. They definitely want to boost. They want to boost that. Okay. Nope, let's go down to stored module. Hold on. Pre-engineered expanded cargo rack. Okay, I'm not carrying that, I know that much. Okay, here, scanner. Still Warren scanner. Engineered for what? Fast? Yeah, it's fast. Look at it at Shinrota Desra. It's gonna cost me money and time. Transfer. Ow, just dropped my controller on my toes. Do 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 do. Okay. What's the initial difference here? Power draw difference. It looks to be negligible on the retracted and deployed. I guess my look is range then. Range and time. Both 2 seconds, that's fine. Big range. Small angle. I guess I'll go with OC here. Oh, I forgot that I wasn't actually... Those are already here. Whoops. Go back. Transferring all of my stored modules here. That's all here. Okay, what is this? System focus. Ooh, that would actually be nice. Put that on there. Seeker missile rack. Insert from storage. Storage. Okay. So for here we're gonna put this under that with the thingy. Where does the thingy go? Put it on the actual sensors sub page. Is it utility? It is utility. Okay. I need to put OC on. Put in wake scanner. Okay, what's the difference here? Just range. It looks scanner range and the amount of power it takes. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna go super basic. I forgot that I had pulse neutralizers. It's been so long since I've like thought at all about the Thargoids, I'll be honest. Yeah, it's gonna be a scanner boat anyway. ECMs. Go with shield booster. Actually, no, let's just take this off. Let's just sell the heatsink launcher. Let's add 7 railguns to this whole thing. Just all railgun. That's actually really funny that I can put a railgun on it. It'd be funny. I'm gonna leave that as is. This has data link scanner, search repeater, and launcher. Daily scanner and dual repeater. Okay. Alright, so I got the frame shift booster. We'll go 1 hull reinforcement. Okay. And then let's see. So if I remember correctly, okay, power plant thrusters and FCO or FSD is class 4. So having a class 5 fuel scoop is great here. Okay. We then don't really need more fuel. This thing just okay on fuel already. Already have a surface scanner. What does a recon limpet do? Directs a limpet to hack into data points. I will need a bigger boat for something like that. I do intend on having a ship that is only limpets. Only limpet controllers. Stabilizers. Alright, I guess we're just gonna do cargo space then for the rest of this. Which, I mean, it's fine with me. It doesn't take up any power. Hey. I've got a couple paint jobs I didn't know about. Honestly, you could have told me that this was the base model color, and I would have believed you. The only thing that gives it away is the stripe, actually. Liner green, terracotta. I actually really like this. Black does look nice. The emerald looks okay. The emerald 10,000 for that? That's awful. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go with that there. And why don't I have shields? Did I forget to put a shield generator in? I think I forgot to put a shield generator in, guys. Probably stupid. Yeah, I'm probably stupid. Let's, for the sake of my sanity. This is a sensor boat. Doesn't really have to be able to protect itself, truthfully. Keep the pulse lasers on, but we need a shield generator. Turn down our life support a bit. I cannot turn down my life support. It's already the lowest. How is it the lowest? Interesting. I guess I'm getting rid of this too. Look at that. There you go. Alright. Now we're just gonna get to chill around the station for a minute. Oh, it's only one system away. In that case... Oh boy. It wasn't a person.
Frameshift drive charging.
Dazzling Duval, are you kidding me?
You have left the no-fire zone. Be careful out there, Commander.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Come on now. I know I'm in open, but geez. Found.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Let's just find a planet. Up in orbital. Come on now.
Hull integrity compromised.
Wee. Just because I think it'll be funny to test it out. Oh, uh-oh. What are you doing? Okay. Discovery scanner's doing its thing. 25 orbital bodies, staying. So what's paired with a kill warrant scanner? Surface scanner only can be used
Frameshift drive
while
charging.
in Super Cruise. And I guess we gotta get closer then.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Engaged. We have to scan high metal content worlds in this system, which is this, for some reason. I think that's how you do it.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Okay.
Surface scan complete.
Okay. On to the next, I guess. Good. This is also a high metal content world. Ooh. Yeah. Those are just like, I don't know if I'm doing it right. I don't know if I'm getting the hang of it.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Oh, whoops. There it is. I was like, there's got to be one more section, right? There it is.
Surface scan complete.
Where do I turn it in at? Fury Gateway and Hilpasi. Oh, that's where I am. Crap. I'm scanning in completely the wrong place. Fury Gateway. Alright, well. Gonna be a lot more turn of shame that you'll see on stream now as I'm flying this thing. Now that I don't have the Super Cruise Assist module on board. go faster now. Okay, we're just waiting on distance now. There you go.
DeLacy, Juliet, Oscar, Kilo. Thank you for choosing our station, Commander. We hope you find everything to your liking. Permission authorized. Cleared to land at Docking Bay 1-2. 500 meters from touchdown.
Okay.
Landing gear deployed.
Ooh, really close. We are fueled.
Confirmed contact. Grind crew dispatched.
Now the question
Good to have you with
is,
us, Commander.
do I have to have stuff just from those planets? Can I scan any high metal content world? Data from rocky and high metal content world to try to secure a gateway. Bring the data to Universal Cartographics contact. Okay. Let's see. Either way.
Charge detected.
Oh, okay. Yo, Universal Cartographics. There it is. Like, what? Okay. Did that make me any progress? It did not. Okay. Cute. Okay. I guess I gotta go to that world then. Maybe it'll just try to take me to. Let's say, yeah. Okay. I look at system information, planet information. Let's go here, I guess.
Detachment complete. You are go for departure.
Landing gear retracted.
Well, hold on. Well, that's why I'm going in circles. Okay, I thought I told it to... No, go away, go back, go away, go away, go away. Oh, gosh. Let's go back to... Maybe not.
Frameshift drive charging.
Bye-bye.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Oh, I thought the game crashed. Why do I automatically start zooming? The only ship that does this. A lot of planets here, clearly. Holy cow. Jeez, why are there so many planets? High metal content. High metal content. High metal content. Oh, let's just start the first one. Do 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 do. Can't unplug anything from your computer while you're streaming. Clearly, freaking out. Just realized what time it was. Oh boy. All right. We really didn't get a lot done today. I do at least have a plan for what we're doing Friday. But we did get some of my ship management done. We did get some of the... At least I know what to do for the community goal and how to do it. But... I'm gonna do a thing here. We're gonna land, and then we'll call it. I just don't want it to be just floating here. It's a great way to get pirates and gankers to show up.
Surface scanned by 50%. Orbital flight engaged.
Orbital flight engaged. For this crater, because why not? Okay. You're coming down.
Landing gear deployed.
Heading for that patch right in front of us.
Landing gear retracted. Landing gear deployed.
You know. Say we get into some of the shadow of the crater there. Love this type of photography right here. Anyway, but yeah, I think that's gonna be it for stream today. Thank you guys so much for being here. Yes, hello. The roommate wants to come say hello. Oh no, he's giving me food. Thank you. Timing too. Oh cool. Thank you guys again for being here. Really appreciate y'all sticking around and hanging out for a while. But that will do it for stream today. Our next stream is going to be Friday. And it will be Elite Dangerous again. We're going to be playing this for the next, at this point, next week and a half. And then right after, we'll start Halo 3. Pretty shortly after that. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out, for chilling. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And see you later. Peace.